good choice because they were like a really early game focused composition, right? So
Yeah.
they just filled up with the one safety tool by Sohan. But also for dynamics, this draft is just so classic.
It
Every
is.
single good champions are just on their position. But my question is Trundle still. Like jungle Trundle, is that actually the best choice that you could ever make for the jungle blind pick?
And also when all of these champions are going to be diving in, like especially if Azir is going to be going for Shurima shuffles alongside the cannon, like sweeping them all up into the slicing maelstrom. If there's a Vladimir in there that gets to Hemoplague and press pull, like that's so much damage and everyone's exactly where he wants them.
Yeah. So I think the top side is completely one-on-one lane right now. And it should be dynamics controlling early game with the cycling the Drake because they have Ashe Pantheon in the bot lane.
Yeah, their bottom lane should be able to help them. But
Yeah.
we have to remember the nameplates, right? Like
But-
Aiming and Tucson have been playing much better than Dokdam and Guga.
Yeah, but still, you know, if you lose this with that composition, with that dual lane or the bot lane, then
It's all of them.
nothing else you can do.
Well, we'll see how they're going to go here. They definitely orchestrated this draft so
Yeah.
that they could get these champions.
It's like a cheat sheet, you know?
Yeah.
It's really easy to win bot lane. You just need to auto attack, just throw some skills that it hits every single target on the bot lane.
Well, this is a bit sneaky. Guga, Rich, and Kuzan all here, just looking for potential ganks. Ashe chilling in the mid lane.
There is Lens as well.
Yeah.
Kuro already pinged missing. So nothing's gonna happen. And actually, you know what? In I think it was 2 days ago, I met Aiming and Tushin
Oh,
in
really?
solo queue.
How
And
did
I
that
was
go?
alone playing solo queue.
Oh,
and
no.
I was actually playing Pantheon into Tushin's set, you know?
Oh, yeah, how did it go?
I solo killed him, but
Oh,
Aiming solo carried. I couldn't stop
No.
aiming. Yeah.
Well, total in the LCK, Cannon has destroyed Vladimir, as you guys can see. Which AoE mage is going to win out here today? Only time will tell. So far, So1 has a 1-0 record. On the Vlad, I believe he played it in the last match against DRX in game number 1.
Yep.
Draft was actually really creative. Now Tucson wanders towards Guga and loses a bunch of his health bar. That's fine. This is the Haymaker.
You know what? He did literally same thing in my solo queue. He got hit by my spear and he missed the W.
Well, let us know whether, you know, what comes next. What does he do after that?
At level 3, he's gonna try to E on me and like he died.
Right, okay.
But yeah, I mean he learned from it, so he shouldn't do that. Because Pantheon has Conqueror, so there's no way Pantheon is gonna get killed.
So far, this lane's certainly working out.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
Ashe Pantheon.
dynamics not working out for Kuro.
And also, Azir should push in against Echo, right?
Oh yeah,
So,
100%.
I mean, I already mentioned that like top lane is boring matchup already. They're gonna farm for 30 minutes. And it's all about mid bot lane, and they have so strong tool. They should able to get 2 Drakes in a row. Or
Bono is going to flip his coin and look
flipper.
for a kill onto Kuzan. He did safeguard in, but Guga's also going to get exhausted here towards the bottom side. Shield is going to be put back down again as Tucson, I believe, does have the Haymaker, and he does. Dokdom going to take some damage there. So,
Yeah,
just trading down.
level 3 incoming. I'm already scared.
Yeah. And Guga's going to go for it. We know that.
Yeah.
Or Tucson's going to go for it anyway. See who gets that level 3 first. It should be on the side of Dynamics. Is Beyond is just
Is
going to
that?
throw. Goodbye. Yep.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I didn't mention that Kuro is playing mechanical champion.
Yeah.
He's not playing like control mage or like CC bot. So he's playing mechanical champion, and it is mechanical matchup as well. Echo should play better, and if Azir is just, I mean, if they're the graph, I mean, the power graph is same, then it should be like 60-40 for Azir, you know?
Yeah, right. And especially in the early game, Azir should be shoving the Echo in over and over again. You pick Echo because you can ult out of the Emperor's Divide. You can stay very, very safe. But not if you're just going to die over and over again. Does still have his flash available. Didn't miss out on any minions because, of course, did have the teleport. As it is Electrocute onto Kuzan. We'll be able to do a lot of quick bursty trades. And someone up here is going to have a pretty good time, to be honest, on the Vladimir into the cannon, especially Rich's cannon. It's not one of his, 3 champions that he has mastery over. Here in the LCK, at least. We're going to have a look at this one more time, and Kuro playing weak side, and that is not what you want, where you want to be. He wanted to be north of that lane. Not sure what he was looking for.
Yeah, I think if he hugged the top side then.
Yeah, that was where Lee Sin was.
Yeah, it should be better, but there is always greatest CC in League of Legends, and it's low HP and crits.
Yeah. Well, Guga out of the lane. You can see the Docdom is just chilling there bot side. He's down a little bit in CS. Aiming has done well to try and avoid as much of this volley poke as possible. Spano and Tucson are going to team up. Possibly look for a bottom side entrance. See whether they go aggressive onto aiming. Level 4 here for Docdom. Guga only level 3 for the minute. Same can be said for Tucson. Pierce not going to land. The Lee Sin still waiting. That was a bait.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh no! Literally missed everything. And this is what you were talking about. Level 4 not so much better than level 3, but he didn't get killed. So there's that. Right?
Yeah, I mean that was just so silly mistake, you know. So maybe today's coin flip is not working out.
Well, now we're looking for another one. That one's gonna land as the pillar comes up, but I think Guga's gonna have to flash and get the heck out of here. Aiming even able to get that kill with the Pierce. So if at first you don't succeed, just try again.
Yeah, and also 2 coin flippers, you know, so you can flip them twice.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it'll land on the edge because there's 2.
But anyways, this time around, that was great play by Tushin and Bono.
Oh,
Still, yeah, you know, the result.
Mid lane.
Yeah, the result is just really great for KT. Aiming got the kill as well, and they are having Ashe, Pantheon plus Azir in the mid bot lane, but they lost the Drake. And the game is already looking like pretty worse than before.
Oh, another face breaker is going to connect here. Level 4 for Tucson, going to have a Haymaker to deliver. But it's a big old shield for Guga. Bono's going to find Beyond. Tucson's going to walk on forward. The Trundle well and truly winning this matchup. Chomp pretty good against physical champions. And yeah, aiming should be able to hop away from this. So no worries. There's a lot of attention given to the bottom lane, which is definitely what we're expecting.
Yep.
This matchup.
And also, this is the reason why Sohan picked up Vladimir, you know? And Sohan is just having a happy time.
Yeah, just chilling.
And it's a shame that he didn't pick up the call.
Yeah. Rich did get one, though. That's good news.
Yeah. And I think Guga was maybe looking for something else because he didn't use his shield or stun.
Maybe that was still on cooldown from the earlier skirmish?
I guess. Potentially, yeah.
It's pretty long cooldown on that one. But not sure.
But anyways, really great pickup by KT's jungle and support.
Rich up here will push this wave forward. Tucson probably wanted to punch some stuff, get some grit, but no. Just going to wander around, look for some wards, not find any.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't think that Azir really want to just go for 50-50 against this matchup, because when it comes to mid-late game, then the side lane rotation should be like so much better for the Echo side, right? So I think he just want to use more of his early pressure from it. But it looks like Kujan is just farming, you know? Yes, he got the CS difference, but if nothing is happening with this Azir's early game...
Aiming?
Yeah, I mean, he's fine.
Okay.
He has cleans, you know?
Yeah, he does.
So he's fine.
Bit
But
worried.
the point is Azir, you know? If he's just farming with this electrocute early game Azir, then I think, yeah, KT's just gonna rule the game easily.
Well, KT don't have a great win rate with first Herald, but they're still going to look for it, as I believe. Tucson is out of position. Hex Flash is over, as there's the face breaker, but Beyond just going to subjugate and run away. Kuzan to half health. Kuro dancing around this fight as Soan and Rich are fighting on the top side. Both of them have been ignited by one another as Soan gets himself the Crimson Rush. And Beyond looks like he's just taken away the Rift Herald.
Yeah, because aiming is not moving, and Duckdom was moving towards the header, so it's 4v5.
Yep, and also had the arrow available, so...
Yeah, that was really great play by Duckdom because he didn't even lose the creeps, so... That was great.
Oh wow, they're going to try and give this to Rich immediately. No? Actually,
no, just push.
Just trying to get him a minion wave?
Yeah.
Alright, get him a free back. So, aiming, going to come over and still... most likely get a couple of plates here as Doctum not actually able to walk up to this minion wave.
Yeah, because Pantheon was level 5, so it's pretty risky. And it's against Kalista and Set, so if you get hit by one skill, then you're done.
Yeah.
And you have no clean as well. So.
Tucson going back. Infernal Drake up in 1 minute's time. See whether KT can continue stacking these Drakes up. Mountain or Cloud will be our sole options.
Yeah. One of the reasons why Tushin is coin flipper, I mean Korean Hilisa, is like because of his kind of shaky laning phase, you know. But this time around, he got the pressure, and when KT got the bot lane prior, they always cycle the Drake really fast. You know?
Yeah.
That means they know how to snowball from the bot lane. So it can be really easy game for KT, just for now. But a little bit shaky mid lane, that's my only worry when it comes to Drake fight.
It's not the end of the world because
it's not the end of the world, yeah.
Yeah, he's maxed out his Q now that he's level 9, and therefore we'll be able to clear the waves pretty comfortably. That's when Echo is pretty scary in these mid-game skirmishes where he can just leave the lane and put on a lot of inherent pressure. Guga has to be careful. Does have that shield. I don't know whether it's going to be enough.
So both top laners is just coming for the Drake with heal.
Yeah. The heal gangs. As Bono will see Beyond making his way down, but Rich gets the inside track. And so on. Going to be spotted. Q connects onto Beyond, but Bono has to safeguard his way out. No real pressure. Minion wave's going to reset. KT gets to exit lane first. Kuro and so on, fighting on a different front. Parallel convergence, unable to be followed up on.
Great move by KT. They got the position back.
Yeah.
They just gave up one wave, and they just got the position all the way back. That was a pretty genius move by KT, and they're pushing first as well. Maybe they can contest more on mid lane, but there is no wave, you know. It's all about next mid wave, I guess. But KT's bot lane is moving first, so they should get the mid prior. And mid prior is everything for the Drake.
Yeah, and also we were talking about the fact that Kuro can clear waves very, very easily now with a bunch of points in his Time Winder. Oh, not quite there yet. Doesn't quite have the AP number, but that's fine. As Arrow is going to connect, it's going to be soaked by Tucson. Showstopper into the backline as there is the Hemo Plague, but the set dies so quickly. And there goes the Lee Sin as well, as I don't know whether Soan can do this. Has to flash to get his way out, and that was a disaster for KT. Now this Infernal Drake should just be delivered on a silver platter to Dynamics. And they've got about a 2,000 gold lead as well, as Kuzan's just farming behind the turret. Okay.
Yeah. It looked fine at the beginning because Kalista had cleanse, and also Seth can just soak the CC from the enemy team. But yeah, Tushin jumped in and Rich just ulted Tushin simply, and he didn't even able to use his W for the shield, and nothing was just possible because of Kenneth.
Yeah.
So that was just great positioning by Dynamics again. Maybe not the positioning, maybe it was just the play that they made. Even though like they have Kalista set with the cleanse, still engaged and made really great situation for them.
Well, so on back towards the top side. We'll see whether they can stabilize. Let's have a look at this one more time as the arrow was soaked by Tucson, but Aiming had to flash out so early and literally did no damage.
Yeah. And also, if Tushin uses W, it can be changed as well.
Yeah, right.
There is exhaust and also Kalista ultimate. Everything could change, but yeah, luckily, it's not the end of the world because Aiming didn't die there.
Yeah, and he's still a whole bunch of CS in the lead. Not going to be getting any plates as they fell 20 seconds ago. So that was the ideal fight for the Kennen. Looking forward to seeing what the ideal fight looks like for the Vladimir. As we're always talking about late game and cooldown reduction numbers when it comes to the Hemomancer. He's already got 20% built up. We'll probably have the old Inspiration as well as Cosmic Insight, so a bit of an extra there. As Proto Belt, pretty valuable as you can see. And Kuro now looking for a potential dive underneath this turret. There's the Hemo Plague, so on. Of course, can go into his pool to play aggressively. And Rich throws down the ult, and Kuro not going to be able to do anything. Bono avoids the Emperor's Divide, but my goodness, that was absolutely not what we wanted to see from the mid laner of KT. So on now at about 0 health, does avoid one of the skill shots, but couldn't avoid the auto attack, and now Bono can have to flash. Kuzan flashes after him, and that's a couple of auto attacks. Some laser beams from the staff of the Emperor of Shurima, and it's now 6-1 between Dynamics and KT, and Dynamics just look better.
So yeah, I mean, you're right. Dynamics just looks so much better. The fight they're taking, KT, and not many of reason that they have to like take the fight, you know. Yes, they have Vladimir Echo against Kennen right there, but this Echo is just so weak. He has no damage. So he couldn't even end the target that he should end here. And that was really great reaction by Rich as well.
I think someone also went into pool a little bit too early. He could have held on to turret aggro for a little bit longer to stop the Echo from being destroyed.
Yeah, and also a really great arrow and a global ultimate by Guger made even easier for dynamic side. So the thing is, it's again, KT's only last hope is Aiming. But he's playing Kalista against Ashe, which means it's going to be really hard for them.
Yeah, I mean, and they picked the Kalista into the Ashe knowing that this was a thing that was going to happen. At least Aiming has taken Cleanse this time around, unlike what happened in our first series today. And so on is, you know, he's Vladimir. He is a late game hyper carry. But I just don't know whether it's going to be good enough. We've got Merc Treads built up on 3 members of KT. Tucson went for the Swifties because he wants to run as fast as he can.
Yeah, and also I think they should give up some drag to just farm it up because the item difference is real. Kennen already got the Morello with the Protobell. Maybe not on the AD carry side, but Aiming should lead the gold as well, you know, but the item is still same for Ashe, so I think Dynamics is just gonna stomp this Drake fight if that happens.
Yeah, they're 5,000 gold ahead. Like, this is huge. For Dynamics, they've got the better Drake for their fighting style as well, as Kuzan was looking for Bono, not going to find him. Looks like we hit a few tails on this side as Kuro's found Beyond, but he's real tanky. Timewinder is going to do a bit of work, but not too much. Guga's going to come in and say, no, 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 no. You got a fancy skin there, Mr. Echo, but you do not belong in your own jungle.
Yeah, they decide to just trade some gold, yeah? They're just putting all the members on the top side, trying to push the top turret. But maybe they just need to hit it all together because it's going to take all time.
They're still denying a lot of farm by doing this slowly. Like you were saying, Cloud Drake is alive. It's going to be given up here by KT. So they may as well prioritize taking down this outer turret. Try and get whatever gold that they can find. Bring the gold lead back to 4,000. Kuro, bottom side, and oh man, he's just having a rough time. Rich is going to deny the wolf camp. It's not what you want to see.
True. And also, finally the pick the Pantheon is working out from the side lane. Maybe Azir could have worse time in the side lane because of the matchup, but because of Pantheon, he's getting a lot of help.
Yeah. And there's just the double global from the bottom side just makes it so difficult. Rich doesn't have teleport, so one does. It might help for a skirmish coming up, but
Yeah.
you're right. Like, KT are just not in a position where they're going to be able to fight. Beyond building as much armor as he possibly can will mean that he's not going to be able to deal with So-On super well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess right now when I see the KT's composition, then I guess we can say they are lack of like engage tools,
Yeah.
right? They have really great skirmishes tools like Lee Sin ultimate, Kalista's ulti, and
Set, just
yeah,
in general, yeah.
yeah, that's true. But how can you start the fight, you know? Using Kalista ulti to engage? Normally, that's not the way.
I mean, you can do that. You can, you know, flash ult someone as Tucson and then get ulted out by aiming and then re-engage again if you'd want to. A few different options.
Yeah, so the thing is, I think Tushin should look for some creative plays. Like, just wait in the one random brush for like 5 minutes and just look for insane play.
Yeah.
Like Pyoshik did in the last game with DRX versus Genji happened yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, definitely an option. Just, I'm just not sure whether KT is going to be able to find it, right? Because the Vladimir is like, he's not hitting the spikes that he wants to be relevant. He needs a lot of time to come online. The Echo basically doesn't exist. And Kuzan is just super strong. Now has Sork and the Oblivion Orb. We do have 2 items on aiming, but he's such short range that he just gets scooped up by Azir, electrocuted by the cannon. He doesn't have enough cleansers to get out of all of the AoE and the CC and hop around and try and actually, you know, get some work done. We saw in the last team fight, couldn't do anything at all.
Yeah, but KT still got the insurance, you know, from Vladimir. So
True.
I think, yeah, they are looking for that moment as well. And also with the defense, Kalista's leg game is not that bad. Against mages, when you get the defense plus Bloodthirster.
True. You'll have a lot of lifesteal. It will be triple that stage. That's why Rich did rush towards the Morellonomicon. The Vladimir is going to be healing a lot. And the Echo and the Callisto. Plus the grit from Tucson, I guess, and Iron Will from Bono. There we go. Morellonomicon, very high value here this game. Bit facetious towards the end, but you need one for Vladimir. That is 100% the truth.
But yeah, I mean, KT already decided. They are just ready to line on the bad.
Yep.
No one is looking for aggressive vision. No one is looking for the plays. I think the call is like just wait for Vladimir, wait for 4th Drake, wait until they start the Nasher, and yeah, I guess that's the only way that they can back. Just fight on only objectives.
That's Frozen Heart completed for Beyond.
Yeah, and we can see it from the ping that they really want to conquer the enemy blue side vision dynamics. They just literally pinged like 5 times on the enemy jungle on the blue side. On my way ping especially. So yeah, after mid push, maybe there'll be a little fight in the enemy jungle on the blue side.
They do have a bit of vision over there. It is going to be Cloud Drake up in 20 seconds time. Not sure why KT would want to fight for it, but they do have Hex Drinker and a couple of good items here onto aiming. And if, like, I just feel like they get outscaled anyway. Like, KT, even though it's not ideal, they probably want to fight sooner rather than later. Is aiming just going to take the blue buff, just to make sure that Dynamics do not steal it away. And KT, yeah, they're just not going to go for this. Going to let Cloud Soul Point go over to Dynamics. Kuro is on the top side, so they will get some value.
Yep, trading some objectives because they have no money. KT.
Yeah.
So it's even like it's unfair trade. You have to take it.
Guga gonna get a ward in. Immediately cleared. Probably another ward down. Spot out. I mean, if there's any way to disguise the fact that he's got a problem with the bottom lane, it is alright. Arrow gonna connect onto aiming. He's gonna try and hop out of this one. He hasn't even pressed cleanse, he's already dead. As Kuro, he's just gonna chrono break himself backwards, try and do what he can. It's a decent Evo flag there from someone. That's a little bit too late. And look, I mean, the Vladimir AoE is pretty gross, but I don't know why he just took an arrow to clear himself cleanse. Okay, there's the Emperor's Divide. All immediately doesn't actually land on anyone. So this is gonna be put up. Weird to mention maybe there's maybe, but I mean, if you're getting crushed in 20 more minutes, you probably should start respecting. That was actually huge. And the reason why he still had a chance to use because aiming didn't die at all. Only died once in the clinic, so he's gonna get outscaled eventually because of the pink up. Yeah, I don't know what that was. They knew everything, right? But he decided to die. Maybe he just realized that, oh yeah, this side is the problem. Yeah, maybe he had
Without using any flank. I think they had no idea about the cannon's position, that's all. And yeah, Reach again, making all the plays by himself, getting dove on the top lane, but got killed, and also engaging on the mid lane.
Now he's got a Void Staff, so a very scary cannon. See what he's going to build as his next item. Something like a Leandri certainly works quite well in conjunction with the Morello against a Vladimir. Vladimir just inherently has a lot of health, not a whole lot else, apart from AP. Rich. Ooh, possibly going to get discovered, but no. You can see KT just not feeling up to it.
Yeah,
And someone's just, okay, we're going for a fight. Proto Belt, Hemoplate going to get some health back, but that's going to show himself bottom side. And now Tucson gets control ward into the Baron pit and is just going to grab Guga here. Guga most likely going to go down, but the Baron is going to be traded for a kill on the support. And that's 100% not worth, guys. If you are KT, I would, yeah, have a look at the gold difference. We're already at a 1400 Baron power play, and that was as Guga was going down. So you'll throw away your Pantheon any day of the week if it means grabbing that. They do lose control of the mid lane for a moment, but I don't think it's a big deal. As in goes Bono, looks for the Q. Oh, Lightning Rush, just enough movement speed to get Rich out of the way. A minute and a half on the Cloud Drake, not a lot that they can get down here, but the Rift Scuttler will have to do. So KT now having to deal with a Baroned up dynamics for the next 2 minutes.
yeah, and I think KT's strat is still not changed yet. Looking for the late game, but I think Kalista at least need 5 items at this point because you have cleanse, so maybe not needing QSS, but you have to build QS when they have that kind of competition. Even though you have cleanse, you know.
Yeah, you know, you need both. I think you need Mercurial Scimitar as well.
They had the vision on Nashor, but I think it's because Azir plus Ashe that was really hard to just block their burst towards Nashor while Guga was getting all the Ogres.
I think it's a bit ridiculous that you're just going to throw away a Baron, though, for a kill onto a Pantheon as aiming. Going to grab himself Tucson, who's looking for some knockups, aiming immediately, flashing out. This time he presses the cleanse button. And the Lee Sin does kill the cannon, but there's still Kuzan, and Doctum is free hitting, but still, it doesn't matter. And that was without Kuro even in the fight. Pretty impressive there by KT, to be perfectly honest.
For sure.
And they'll make it out.
And aiming saved it for this moment, I guess.
There we go. He was saving cleanse for this,
Yeah.
even though I think it would have been up again anyway.
But yeah, that was one of the miracle fights that we were talking about. And it actually happened. And Tushin is looking for more. He has ulti.
Yeah, he's snuck around the back, as you can see. Only at half health here is Parallel Convergence. Not going to find Kuzan. So uncaught in between the pillar and the wall is okay. There's the showstopper into the back line. Haymaker comes in, docked arm, tagged by the Q. But Bono's not going to go for it. Teleport into the backside is Rich. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he's still going to look for a fight. There's the pull from Sowan, and there's the man drop from Guga. Bono's going to be taken down. The Hemomancer as well. And Aiming's just going to try and hop for his life, but it does not matter. The Pantheon grabs the kill, and now Dynamics are looking to try and break the base.
Yeah, they have Nashor. They can for sure end the game here. And that was actually just so one-sided by Dynamics.
It was just too aggressive, KT sticking around for so long. As Kuzan now going to try and find Kuro, but Conquering Stand's not available just yet.
But KT didn't even do anything. Like, they were just farming for the moment that... Yeah.
I mean, Kuzan
no
ran...
point.
Tucson ran around and pressed an R button, and now they're all dead, and so is the Nexus, as Dynamics will claim game number 1. We thought that maybe the bottom lane wasn't going to be able to do it, but with plays like that, we've eaten our words. Really nicely done by